Your mom cooks the best food ever in the universe. We know that. But if one day you want to try food which would never be better, of course, would be different from your mother's, then this is for you. When you are out of country, you need some hints not to get lost in the variety of tastes and flavors. We will give you a list of stories not only about best destinations for food, but also about how to understand what is on your plate. What are the must-eats and must-drinks? And what you should avoid not to get into awkward situations. Which are the best countries in the world for food? Let's start. Top foodie destinations around the world. 1. Tokyo. Tokyo is one of the food capitals of the world with an estimated 300,000 eating establishments ranging from tiny, nondescript noodle shops to fine keisuke restaurants and wagyu beef institutions that can hold their own with the best in any of the world's capitals. Best lunch. Higashiya, a fury ramen, shima or maizen. Best snack. Toriyaya. Best dinner. Nirisawa, kubi or l'effervescence. Best drink. Gen Yamamoto. Iconic bites. Sushi, ramen, yakitori. 2. Palermo, Italy. Italy's overlooked godfather of street food. They don't make cities like Palermo anymore. Its 2,500-year history is a tale of conquests and reconquests, as Sicily was relentlessly squabbled over by a who's who of Mediterranean superpowers: Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Byzantines, hell, even the Normans popped in for a while. Each left its mark on Palermo's storied streets, where Baroque palaces stand alongside Moorish mosaics. At the crossroads of the Mediterranean, this is a melting pot of cultures, and some seriously good cooking. 3. Paris, France. In the French capital, start with pastries for breakfast, go for lunch in a typical French brasserie, enjoy macarons, caramels and chocolates in the afternoon, and finish the day with a gourmet dinner at one of the many haute cuisine establishments. Our guide to Paris will tell you everything you need to know about where to eat in this city. 4. Barcelona, Spain. In Barcelona, food always comes first. Order one of the city's most famous dishes, paella, or go for tapas, available pretty much anywhere in the Catalan capital, and you'll be in for a treat. Be sure to leave room for dessert. Crema catalana is their take on a creme brulee, but it's still widely disputed whether it originated in France or Catalonia. Get the lowdown on where to eat in our Barcelona guide. 5. Vietnam. The main ingredients of Vietnamese food include shrimp paste, fish sauce, rice, herbs, Thai basil, fruits and vegetables. But at the same time, unlike other Asian countries, Vietnam has one of the healthiest foods in this region. 6. Bangkok, Thailand. Known for its ornate shrines and active street life, Bangkok is often the gateway for further adventures in Southeast Asia from the West. Linger for a while, though, and you'll discover a fabulous food scene. There are roasted meat and seafood dishes aplenty, plus tom yum, the national soup of Thailand, and som tum, a fresh papaya salad. 7. Mexico. Warm, sunny, blue sea and liters of tequila. This is the ideal picture of Mexico. Actually, this is not only positive, but also true and realistic. Add to this corn, beans, tomato and chili peppers, and you would get the real taste of the country. 8. London. Once you've seen Big Ben and Buckingham Palace, it's time to dive straight into London's incredible food scene. Eat your way around the world in one of the many street food markets scattered across the city and treat yourself to a gastronomical adventure in an array of exceptional restaurants. If you're after a more local experience, go to a pub, order a pint and tuck into fish and chips, buy with mash and gravy, or a roast dinner on a Sunday. 9. US. I've written about Lafayette continually since we first visited. You know a place is special when it stays with you over time. I suppose all of Louisiana and the US Gulf Coast has an utterly unique feel about it, from New Orleans to Shreveport and everywhere in between. But to me, Lafayette embodies the Acadiana culture that South Louisiana is known for, the raucous blend of bayou, boudin, and drive-through day icarus. The French influence runs a vibrant swale through the swamp, giving everything it touches that something special. The food in Lafayette is incomparable, like fresh crawfish, catfish, and shrimp in just about every variation you can imagine. Not only is Lafayette one of the top food destinations in the USA, it rivals the best places for food in the world, hands down. If you've never been to New York City before, suffice it to say that all you've heard about NYC is true. In the interest of full disclosure, the Big Apple is my city, the one I grew up near, and have the fondest of memories of. The one that represents my urban heart. And it is the beating heart of the US in so many ways. Truly, one must see it, experience it. From a foodie standpoint, there are few other places in the US with the variety of cultural influence you'll find here. As Americans, we're still in our infancy at just 200 or 300 years of age, but those years have lovingly simmered the melting pot of flavors that the country was founded on. For foodies, where do you begin? A food tour is always a good starting point. We recently took a tasting food tour with Urban Adventures, which highlighted the early history of the city's immigrant neighborhoods and how it relates to the local food, perfect if you love finding the connections between local culture and food. It used to be that you could choose your meal according to what part of town you're in. For good Italian, head to Little Italy, for kimchi head to Koreatown, but even those lines are blurring. While there are some things you can still count on, like good dumplings and knish on the Lower East Side, there is so much more. So what are our favorites? Peasant in Nolito for rustic Italian, DB Bistro Moderne in Midtown, Tavola on 9th Avenue, the Noodle Kugel at the Broadway Diner, pastrami on rye, with pickles and slaw, at Katz's Deli downtown. Two of our recent favorites, Kung Fu Kitchen and Mercado Trattoria, are close to Midtown and definitely worth a visit. If you only have 2 days in New York City, these are where you want to eat. 10. India. As we remember, the cow is a sacred animal here and the majority of Indians are vegetarians. Traditional Indian food uses many different spices and is slathered with flavorful sauce. They are also big fans of Indian homemade white cheese, called paneer. Every dish is traditionally accompanied by naan bread. Of course, rice is one of the basic products of Indian cuisine as well. Concerning alcohol, you would not find it anywhere in India, almost nowhere. Only Goa is famous for parties and drinks, because there is no alcohol tax here, unlike all other states of India. So, these are the top foodie destinations around the world. Now if you want to try some delicious foods, then don't forget to go the destinations. By this we are come to the end of this video. Hope you like the video and the top foodie destinations around the world. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to escape the ordinary and comment what you'd like to see next.